Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videos channel. Here is the 92 Chevrolet IROC-Z Camaro by Micro Machines. This is part of the GM Icons World Packs Series number 4 set. This is the fourth car in the set. I managed to review the first three cars in the last three videos. This car delivers and it looks like the real thing, a real IROC-Z year 1992 model. It has the detailing, the paint designs, and the casting details, just like the real thing, created into this Micro Machines format. There are more of the IROC-Z name in the car, but I'm not going to concentrate on the technical aspects. Let me focus, okay? Because such as why this is a pony car, I read online. You can check more of the important details in the specifications on the internet. But in this channel, we're just focusing on the model and how it looks like. Very similar with the real thing. Let's take a look at the front of the IROC-Z. The IROC-Z has painted details in the front, such as painted lights on the sides in white paint on the, I assume that these are the signal lights, just beneath the front lights on the sides of the grille. The grille and the license plate holder is painted into the silver paint. Very nice details. There are details under the grille and the license plate holder, such as the lip of the bumper, and I assume this is an air intake. The lip and the air intake are not painted. If you have this model and tilt it a little bit, you will see some other additional details, particularly in the middle, at the top of the license plate holder. There's a raised form. I assume this is the badge of the IROC-Z. Some additional paint details and casting details can be seen on the top from the front, such as the side view mirrors and the front windshield. Let's go to the driver's side. At the driver's side on the left, okay, this is a small car, so my phone is having a hard time focusing. So let me see. Okay, now it's focused. At the left side, on the driver's side, we get to see line details for the door handle, casting detail, painted window on the door and the back window. Some paint details on the front and back can be seen here. Very nice details. Under the line detail of the body, you can see the IROC-Z text logo painted in silver paint. At the passenger side, I'm seeing the same amount of detail, such as the painted IROC-Z text logo at the middle, line details for the door handle, and the painted windows. This being a realistic model, I like that how Micro Machines create their cars in a realistic way. It has same sized wheels, painted rims in this chrome shiny paint. There are unpainted details, casting details such as the signal light, I assume just in front of the front wheel. You can see it from here, it's a slot, and the brake light is not painted, a little bit on the side at the back. From here, what I like about this model is just like the other cars preceded this model, there is the side view mirror included. I like it. At the back of the IROC-Z, we got to see painted details. It looks good. Painted details over the red body, such as the signal light in yellow, white reverse light, and I assume that the license plate in silver with these silver paints on the sides of the license plate are for the lights for the license plate to illuminate it during nighttime. The brake lights for me seem to be unpainted. The designer of this car took advantage of the red plastic body of this IROC-Z to make it look like the brake lights already exist for the car. So it's a cost-cutting measure and a way to make it look like there's a brake light painted just on the sides of the signal light. Another cost-cutting measure done that is okay because this is a small car. Instead of cutting slots for the back wing, they painted it into this silver paint to make it look like there are slots in between them. But there's no slot. It's just one whole plastic piece for the back wing. From here on top of the back wing, you can see the painted back window. The bumper does not have any paints, but it does have some casting details such as line divisions, and there is also a lip for the bumper at the back. You see. Okay. Now we check the top. The top has additional paint designs in the front hood, such as the silver paint striping. It, it is also covering the front scoops in the middle. No paint striping on the roof, but there are painted windows, just like the other Micro Machines models in the set. There aren't any plastic inserts for the windows because this is too small. We get to see the other angles, such as the back wing. My camera is losing focus because this is a small car. Okay, you can see the back wing over here and the side rear mirrors. They look great. At the bottom, we get to see the copyright information in this panel base, I'm going to call it, because it's just a rectangular panel made of plastic with metallic screws. Just like the other Micro Machines in the set, there are slots on the sides of the panel to make the IROC-Z attached to a Micro Machines truck bed that we're going to see most likely soon. If you're thinking that the IROC-Z has painted side view mirrors, it may look like it does because of the way it's presented here in this angle, but it does not have any paints. It's only the reflection of the silver paint on the window. It's a nice effect though. My copy of the IROC-Z has some production errors. You might have seen those errors in the video, but I'm going to point them out. The first production error is the paint design and scratch on the left. I'm going to say this is the left side on the driver's side, center, front hood, the paint striping. There's a scratch here. Unlike the other paint striping, it's a whole one, whole paint striping. This one has a smudge or scratch. The other one is the back window. This is the larger paint error, just like the other Micro Machine car that I have that has the fingerprint smudge. I think that's the Pontiac Trans Am. This one also has the fingerprint smudge of the back window. So most likely it's the packer who took this car while the paint is drying, might have touched the still wet paint that is the back window paint, so it left a fingerprint mark on the back window. Not only in the back window, there's also a fingerprint If you've seen it earlier, there's a fingerprint also in the window on the driver's side. It's reflecting, but you can see it here. See that? When compared to the window on the right on the passenger side, it does not have any fingerprint smudge. So that's a production error. These errors are often present in mass-produced toys. So this one, I got some errors for my IROC-Z. Although the errors are here, if the IROC-Z is placed in the right angles, like this, the paint errors are not that bad. So it's still okay for me. This ends my video art of the 92 Chevrolet IROC-Z Camaro by Micro Machines. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.